Facebook, what's up? It's Coach Bonacci. It's Wednesday night. How y'all feeling? What's going on? I wanted to share some of my experiences from this afternoon and an amazing lesson that I learned from a bunch of thugs. So hopefully you're out there and you got 2-3 minutes to kill with Coach. I want to share this with you guys. So tomorrow I have what's going to be the first ever time that I'm doing one of my keynote presentations. It's called the 90-Day Sales Jump Start. It's a combination of different products and speeches I've done, and I've kind of repackaged it up, and it's going to be my first time going and delivering that. And today, I caught myself nervous about my presentation tomorrow. There's going to be about 50, 60 people, nothing too crazy. I caught myself nervous. And whenever I catch myself nervous about speaking to a group or stepping up into a bigger conversation, I think back to a story that I learned from 30 high schoolers. These so-called thugs, the kids that I was coaching, that people wrote off most of their hours of their day, were teaching me a lot of amazing lessons, and they taught me a lesson that I used to get myself to the place where I am tonight, where I'm fired up. I'm going to crush it tomorrow. I'm super thrilled about my presentation. I know my message is going to be heard, and I'm so excited that I've been challenged to put it together. But what I learned from these boys was something amazing. It was late in practice. We were out there for 2 hours in the sun. It was the middle of the summer. And I said, you know what, guys? We're going to test us. I want groups of 3. And when I say go, I want to see who wins. And they were tired. They were fatigued. So I got about 10 lines of 3 together. And it was kind of a burnout at the end of practice. And so when the first 3 guys got up, I said to them, who's going to take this? Who's the king? Who's going to take this? And I said the same question to every single one of the 10 lines. And in every situation, only one kid stepped up and asserted himself, whether it would be physically or vocally. Never 2, and never did I say that and it went silent. In all 10 situations, one kid vocalized that he was going to win. And so I ask you, how many of those 10 races do you think that one person that raised their hand and said they were going to win, how many did they win? 5, 6, all 10 races. And that reminded me that day that the best way for us to predict the future is to imagine and to believe it right now. So when you find yourself caught in doubt about something in the future, bring yourself back to that present and have a conversation with yourself. Have a different conversation with yourself, one that empowers you, right? So for all those 10 lines, the boy that said, I'm going to win, he went out and won. And so even when I'm not at full power and I wake up this morning and I'm feeling a little bit nervous about speaking tomorrow, I'm committed to saying to myself, I'm going to win tomorrow. I'm going to rock it tomorrow. We're going to have a lot of fun. Everybody wants to hear my message. So if there's something that you've been thinking about, you've been putting on a pedestal, or it's been creating doubt and fear in your life, take a second right now to pause the brakes and have a conversation with yourself, just like that one guy did in each of those lines. He took a second and said, I'm going to have a conversation with myself that makes me feel confident enough to raise my hand and tell Coach I'm going to take this. So if you need to have a conversation with yourself, it's okay. I gotta, my athletes gotta, people way older than us gotta, way younger, no matter where you live, right? So have that conversation with yourself and have it in a way that makes you feel powerful, because it's about you. Celebrate you. Because when you're feeling good, everybody around you is going to catch that energy. So for me to go in tomorrow and be kind of confident will give kind of results for everybody. For me to go in tomorrow and feel like it's about to go down means everybody's going to feel my energy. And so guys, have that conversation, that conversation that allows you to find that good energy again on whatever you might be a little bit slow on or trepid on. Y'all have a great night. Enjoy.